Good morning, team. Justin here. Hope you're having a really good day today. We all have our favorite cards that we like to put our spending on when we go to places like the restaurants, gas stations, dining, or travel. But one area that we have had a bit of trouble earning reward points on is rent. Rent is one of America's biggest expenses, and we haven't been able to get reward points when paying rent without racking up a bunch of fees. But now a new card has changed that. The Bilt MasterCard. This gives you the opportunity to pay rent with a credit card and earn reward points with no fee. So in this video, we're going to talk about the Bilt MasterCard and if it's right for you. First though, if you're new to the channel, I'm Justin. I like talking about credit cards and reward points. And if you like that kind of stuff, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So the Bilt MasterCard has been around for a little bit, and before you had to apply and be put on a waiting list because it had a limited customer base. But now it's partnered up with Wells Fargo, and that's made it available to everybody. And its big claim to fame is that it allows you to pay rent with a credit card and earn rewards points. The way it does this is it has an app and a network called the Bilt Pay Alliance. And they partnered with a bunch of big corporate landlords so you can pay rent through this app. And you're going to earn 1 point per dollar spent on rent. And if your landlord is not part of this Bilt Pay Alliance, you can still pay your rent with it because they'll actually send out a physical check to your landlord on your behalf. One little catch to this is that they do want you to keep using this, and they don't want you to just have this as your rent paying credit card. You do need to make 5 transactions a month to get that 1 point per dollar on rent. Otherwise, you'll only get 250 points a month on your spending. You're also going to earn 3 points back on dining, 2 points back on travel, 1 point back on everything else. There's no foreign transaction fees. Comes with a bunch of insurance like trip delay insurance, trip cancellation, rental car coverage, and cell phone insurance. And you get all this with no annual fee. So after you get this card and you start racking up some points, what can you do with these points? You can actually do a lot with these points. They have a whole bunch of big name transfer partners like Chase has and American Express and Capital One. Their transfer partners include American Express, Aeroplan, Hawaiian, Virgin Atlantic, Turkish, Emirates, JetBlue, Air France, KLM, Cathay Pacific, United, and the hotels, IHG, and Hyatt points. And we all know people really love those Hyatt points. So there's a lot of overlap between these transfer partners and some of American Express transfer partners and Chase transfer partners and Capital One. So it kind of complements whatever program that you're already focused on building points in. You can also redeem your points on a down payment for a mortgage, and you're going to get a redemption value of 1.5 cents per point towards a down payment. But I imagine that you really need a whole bunch of points to make a dent on a down payment on a mortgage. You could also redeem these points on rent. But it seems that this is only available to landlords that are in the Bilt Pay Alliance, and each corporate landlord may have a different redemption value. But I've seen the value of 0.55 cents per point tossed around on the internet, and that's quite low. Unfortunately, this card does not have a straight cash back value that you can use as a statement credit or something like that. Another thing this card does not have is a sign-up bonus. So no big welcome offer on this card. But considering that this card allows us to earn points with good transfer partners, paying rent with no fees, no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, we get 3 points on dining, 2 points on travel. It's kind of hard to see how these guys are making money. So it's not surprising that it's not going to have a welcome offer. Who is this card for? it's probably not for a beginner since it doesn't have a welcome offer. And even though we're earning points on rent, it's probably not going to offset having no sign-up bonus. Then to get full value out of the points, we need to transfer them to a transfer partner anyways. It's probably for someone who's trying to maximize points for a transfer partner that's available to Bilt. Like you want to save up a bunch of points for Hyatt, and you want to maximize points from your rent to transfer to Hyatt because you already got a couple of their Chase products, saving points that way, or you're trying to save up for like a Emirates first class ticket. But those are my thoughts on the Bilt card. Go ahead, leave your comments down below. What do you think of the Bilt MasterCard and the Bilt Pay Alliance? If you learned something, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel if you like learning about credit cards and reward points. Then I want you to go have a good day, alright? Justin out.